Hey, today we're going to do a sunny, summery cut crease with the Wahala palette. I'm going to start out with BU and start applying it on the inner corner into the crease with the ABH A14 brush. And hopefully this will be the last video that I have pre-recorded that I'm using my Jeffrey mirror because we don't stand him around here. So I'm just doing windshield wiper back and forth motions, and I'm also doing little bitty like little circular motions. Get it together, Julie. We're going to pack that color and get it built up real nice and take it about halfway. And then we're going to clean our brush off because we don't want to muddy our colors and go into the fire shade and apply it, well, really kind of blend out the purple shade that way and go a little bit farther than halfway or closer to halfway, like right above your pupil, and you're going to just do the same back and forth windshield wiper motions. I feel like this would be the perfect time to be corny and say that blending is my cardio, because geez, it's a blend. Next up is the shade Unbothered. I'm going to take it and blend the red shade out with it and go almost out to the outer corner of my eye with it. Windshield wiper back and forth motions just to get that blended together. I'm going to take the yellow shade and blend it out. And I do have to say that the yellow in this palette is absolutely hands down one of my favorite yellows in a palette. It's so good. So I'm still using the ABH A14 brush, and I'm kind of winging that out so that we can do a really bomb cut crease, and just kind of doing the windshield wiper motions like I had mentioned. Going to take it out a little kind of, well, I say a little kind of far, that doesn't make sense in my head, but take it out kind of far and get it nice and winged and build that color up. With my Sigma E25 brush, I'm getting some more of that orange shade and just blending those shades together and blending the orange out. That way it is nice and gradient and not so harsh, and it looks so tropical. So the reason that I didn't blend the shades out to begin with was I was just kind of mapping it out. So now I'm taking each shade and a fluffy brush. I'm using the Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just gently buffing them out, blending them, getting them nice and diffused. So now I'm just taking some micellar water on a Q-tip to clean out the crease area to get it mapped out where I want to have it cut. But first, you know, we got to have a little dance party, because if I'm doing a voiceover, I'm usually jamming. So if you'd like to know what I was listening to, I can make a little playlist if you would like to check those songs out. So anyway, back to the tutorial. Instead of trying to talk about music, I'm just cleaning off these shades. That way that the shades don't muddy, or like that you can tell you got that crease nice and defined. And we're going to do a little bit of eyeliner too. So I'm going to take the ABH Norvina Electric Cake eyeliner. I'm going to use the white, but let me tell you, the Suva Beauty ones are a lot better. These, I don't know, I've not had the best experience with these eyeliners. So the Suva Beauty ones that I've ordered, I've talked about in a previous video. Actually, I did. I talked about it in my Melt Cosmetics tutorial, but that one is really, really good. Now, there are a couple of shades in this Electric Cake liner that are good, but I mean, they're a little overpriced for the transfer that they end up with, because it pisses me off to blend for 3 hours to have my green liner running all over the place because it transferred. But that could be my fault, and look at me, I'm talking all the way through this so it's not awkwardly quiet. Always got to double check and see if they're even. So now I'm going to take the ABH eye primer and the Morphe M421 brush to clean up the mess that I have, because I do have a little bit of a mess. I got a little messy with it, but what else is new? So I'm just going to take that and really just define the crease even more, and to clean up any of that mess that I made with the white liner. Making sure everything is nice and even, I'll be taking this shade Sis and the ColourPop E10 brush after I apply these e.l.f. like, I guess they're the eyeshadow shields. I don't know. They're $3 at Ulta though, and I really like them. But I'm taking the ColourPop E10 brush, and I'm kind of making a little wing with that. And yeah, so just apply that on the outer corner of your eye and exaggerate it as much as you want to. And I'm going to bring it in to about 1/3 of the way, and I'm going to apply it on the inner corner of the eye as well, because we are doing a halo eye cut crease type of look. So pretty much what you're doing to the outer corner of your eye, you're kind of doing to the inner corner of your eye. I feel like I was being a little generous with that 1/3 of my eye. Do about 1/4. So now I'm going to take the blue from this palette on the same brush. Make sure you have it cleaned off. I'm just going to blend that with the Sis shade, the very dark purple, and get those nice and blended together. So these are going to be kind of the transition shade to our shimmers. Okay, I told a small little fib there. We're going to go back into that yellow shade because I jumped ahead of myself. So we're going to blend that, and it's kind of like going to actually be the transition to the shimmer. I thought I needed to look ahead before I said, but yeah, so just take that yellow, get it blended, leave a little space in the center open. We're going to go into that amazing gold shade, and let me tell you, she pigmented, okay? Like butter, so smooth, so fierce, like... this whole palette is a dream, okay? So you're just gonna get this nice and blended, and see, it's not really quite like gold. It kind of has a little bit of a green shift to it. I don't know, I live for the shifts in this. So I'm gonna take the pink from the Electric Cake eyeliners, and I'm gonna kind of like only get the inner corner of my eye right underneath that white liner, and I'm going to leave the center open, and then on the outer corner I'm going to take it and extend it. That way it kind of looks like, I don't know, maybe it's like fading. I don't know where I got the idea, because I sometimes don't know what I'm doing when I sit down to film. So, stamp of approval for myself. Now it's time for the reveal of the wing, and it looks like, did I get it even? Yeah, I guess I got it even. I didn't wipe it off, so I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. What do you think? I feel like it's different. I'm sorry if this was a voiceover and I was to be talking, but I cannot draw anything in my crease with liner if recording a tutorial, because I cannot talk and do both, and I struggled today. I'm just kind of shaky today. Guess I had too much caffeine. So anyway, let me know what you'd like to see next down below, and I'll have my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter if you're interested in keeping up with my shenanigans and what goes on my face and just kind of what I'm up to, if that's something you're interested in. If you haven't yet, please hit subscribe and maybe hit the notification bell if you want to know when I upload right when it goes up. And I would very much appreciate to have you. So yeah, also use the hashtag #slightlyunblended on Instagram if you'd like a chance to be featured in an upcoming video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye.